part 2. Who was that screaming? I heard that all the way up here. You got some lungs on you.
Okay.
Sorry, you guys. Dinosaurs usually appear in Jurassic Park. That's to be expected. We've all seen the movies. If you haven't, spoiler, the dinosaurs don't stay in the cages. That is a major plot point for that franchise. Now, one other thing you'll notice in Jurassic Park, and again, this is in every Jurassic Park movie that you've ever seen. Whenever the dinosaurs escape, it starts raining, right? There is a reason for that, you guys. The reason is rain looks cool on camera. That's basically it. Weather is there to make things more exciting for the audience to watch. So you'll see a scene just like that in the, I think at this point they're just calling it Jurassic World 3, but in the next Jurassic World movie that comes out, it's not coming out until 2021. Sam Neill, Laura Dern, and Jeff Goldblum, all 3 of the original actors from the 1993 film, they'll be in that one. So look for the rain when those dinosaurs escape. It happens in every single movie. We're going to see a little weather demonstration now on our left. We're pulling into Old Mexico. You know what? Let's get a weather forecast from my uncle. He works at the Today Show, so you guys actually might know him. Uncle Al?
Hi everybody, here's today's forecast for the Universal Backlot. It's going to be sunny and dry in 6 Points, Texas. Cool and cloudy in Little Europe. Expect snow and sleet on New York Street. And we've got a high chance of fog and precipitation for Skull Island, Amity Island, and Isla de Blanc. That's your forecast for today. Now here's a look at what's going on in your neck of the line.
Oh, whoa, hold on. You're saying we should look out for a flash flood. That's a little dramatic, in my opinion. What you guys are seeing on the left is how we create rain on camera. Super simple. First of all, you're going to notice the water is much further away than you think it is. It looks a lot closer. Secondly, we can see exactly where the water comes from. It's from this overhead. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay, Uncle Al was right, kids. You're sitting on the left, you should duck. Always trust your local weatherman. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the flash flood, come on, that's a classic Universal attraction. Were you guys paying attention to what I was showing up here? That's called acting. That's what it looks like up close. So you can think of me as Meryl Streep. I wear khaki pants, sword, but other than that, we're basically twins. Now, the flash flood is created by releasing thousands of gallons of recycled water from large tanks at the top of the hill.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
But just like Paul Giamatti's stunt double, we are getting washed away too, kids, across the border, leaving Old Mexico and entering the Old West, 6 Points, Texas. This will look very familiar to people who saw Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, starring Brad Pitt and Leonardo DiCaprio. Brad Pitt was here for like 1 day of filming. It's mostly the Leonardo DiCaprio scenes, and if you have not seen the movie, a big portion of the movie takes place.
I've never ever seen this. You're in the good place.
I'm not supposed to be here. I can't risk going to the bad place.
Maybe it's not all that bad.
How can I help you?
What is the bad place?
Well, it doesn't sound awesome.
So if you are a fan of The Good Place, my condolences, because Thursday was the last episode ever of that TV show. It's important for you to know that this show was not canceled. So the creator of the show decided that they were going to end with season 4. And if you're a fan of The Good Place, you may also be a fan of Michael Schur's other work, Earthquake Attraction. This time of year, it's not a part of the studio tour. They're giving it a little TLC, making sure everything is on the up and up and running how it's supposed to. So we're not doing that today. On the right-hand side, we're coming back by this big body of water. This is known as Park Lake. And again, if you've taken the studio tour before, this used to be the area where they did like the parting of the Red Sea. People are always like, when is that coming back. Never. It's never coming back. They built a parking lot out there. It's gone. But that big body of water also appears as the Black Lagoon in the movie Creature from the Black Lagoon in 1931, another one of Universal's really big monster movies. And it also appears quite a bit. But right now I want to take a little bit of a kind of relaxing part of our tour. We want to like slow things down a bit. So we're going to head on over to Amity Island. And I'm sure you guys have heard, yes, they had a problem with the shark. That was a while ago, so let's try to move on from that. As we can all see, the shark is up on the pier on the right. We got him. Don't see what the big deal was. And I don't like to brag, but it was my boyfriend, Scuba Steve, who actually caught that shark. So Steve, oh no, Steve, swim for the, okay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, glad you got to meet my ex-boyfriend, Scuba Steve, really great guy. You really liked him a lot, but we're gonna take cover now behind this highly flammable wooden pier. Unattended gas station, looks like a pretty, oh great, this is exactly what's supposed to happen. Now, I don't want to scare you guys, but there's something in the water.
Oh crap. No fire.
Oh, wait a second. You know what? I recognize this dude on the right. Ladies and gentlemen, we just met our first celebrity. Hollywood heavyweight Bruce the Shark. You guys know Bruce. He's been terrifying grown men and small children alike since 1975. What a career. All jokes aside, though, the shark we just saw works much better than the one Spielberg used while he was filming Jaws. So you have to remember, Steven Spielberg was a brand new director on the film Jaws. He had a lot of decisions to make for that movie, and some of the decisions he ended up making were bad. For example,
We just waited around. We just waited. The shark worked well enough for a while there, and things caught on. So I didn't really truck a lot.
so once Jaws was finally released in theaters, it was a hit, the first ever summer blockbuster. Steven Spielberg named the shark Bruce after his attorney, his lawyer at the time. That's a true story. If you guys have seen the Disney Pixar movie Finding Nemo, you'll remember the shark in that movie is also named Bruce. That's not a coincidence. That's a reference to the movie Jaws, named after our Bruce. But then, you might see this area in a Toyota commercial. We had a Microsoft commercial that filmed out here a few weeks ago. Over on the right, this is the Chicken Ranch from the 1982 movie musical The Best Little Whorehouse in Texas, starring Dolly Parton and Burt Reynolds. Over on we're going to turn the corner now onto one of America's most talked about neighborhoods. This is Wisteria Lane from ABC's Desperate Housewives. Usually when we turn onto Wisteria Lane, half the tram gets really excited and the other half is just kind of like staring off into space. That's fine. I don't want you to leave the studio tour though thinking if you've never seen Desperate Housewives, that means you've never seen this set. That is absolutely wrong. This year you probably saw Wisteria Lane multiple times in insurance commercials like State Farm, Allstate, Geico, AAA, Nationwide, Liberty Mutual, all of those filmed out here. So this is just a great example of a regular, realistic kind of set. Much like our metro sets, you'll notice as you look in through the windows and the doorways, most of these houses are not real houses. Some of them do have a little open space on the inside. They'll have like a fake staircase built to look like it's going to a second level, but there's no second story to any of the Wisteria Lane houses. In fact, over here on the right, see the gray house? As we pass by, take a look through the front window because you're going to notice you can see the sunset through that house. So it's literally the front and the sides. That is it. Now next door, the yellow house, that's where Susan lived on Desperate Housewives. She was played by Terry Hatcher. And this house has been remodeled a couple of times over the past year because it's going to appear in a few different TV shows. One of them is called Never Have I Ever, Mindy Kaling's new series for Netflix. The other one is an NBC show that NBC tried to over and over again because a lot of different scripts can tell a story with that set. But sometimes our scripts ask for sets more based in fantasy. So on our right is Whoville from Ron Howard's Dr. Seuss's How the Grinch Stole Christmas, starring, of course, Jim Carrey as the Grinch. These sets are mostly made of styrofoam, and 20 years ago, all of this was built in sound stages on the front lot. This set was massive. It took up 10 of those sound stages on the front lawn, including our largest one, stage 12. And one of those they used just for makeup. But on the back lot, the Who's have a little bit more to deal with than just the Grinch. Out here, their neighbor is a real psycho. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Bates Motel. You can also see our psycho house. It's up on the hill here. And both of these are two of the most iconic sets still left standing in Hollywood today. You'll notice that wait, you guys, I think we may have spotted Norman Bates here at the Bates Motel, which we're obviously going to be reporting this back to the authorities, so don't even worry about it. We got. Oh, hey! Hi! Hey, Norman! Didn't see you there. You know, it's so weird. None of us saw anything, actually. So we're gonna go. We have to finish our tour. You do not need to get closer to car 4. Norman, stay away from them. Oh, my goodness. Car 4, are you guys okay? He was going right for you. I saw that. I saved your lives. You can thank me after the tour. No big deal. Now, over on the left-hand side, that's the original Psycho house. So this is the same one from the 1960 film, directed by Alfred Hitchcock. But unfortunately for you guys, we're traveling past the house into Norman's backyard, which is a disaster. This is one of the most intricate, most colossal sets ever constructed on our property. This is the crash site set from Steven Spielberg's War of the Worlds.
We're playing the crash site set. It's perfect example of a set that is all designed around the vision to
Forget to sit down to talk about War of the World. But I thought, what if the 747 goes down right in a big neighborhood? Because it's just something you don't see.
You're doing good. You're doing good. Keep pressing me. Pressing me. Listen, I want you to close your eyes, okay? Got them closed? Robbie, get in. Get in.
So to answer the number one question on everybody's mind, yes, that's a real airplane, a Boeing 747 brought here and destroyed specifically for War of the Worlds. The entire set took 3.5 months and more than $250,000 to create. That's all for 4 minutes of that entire movie. What Spielberg wants, Spielberg gets. You're not going to argue with him. That would be silly. Now, if you keep looking off to the left, you'll see a waterfall through the trees. That's a real waterfall. It's been here. In the distance here, we've got this giant blue backdrop. This is where we filmed scenes from the movie Sully, starring Tom Hanks.
Evacuate.
So they did this whole scene here. They brought in the plane, the water, the people. That's all real. What's not real is everything else. They film those actors in set pieces in front of the backdrop. Later on, we go in and digitally remove the blue background. And then you can put whatever you want behind those actors. You can make it look like they're anywhere in the world, in the middle of the Beyonce did her Formation music video out here. All the scenes where she's on top of the underwater police car. It made
This is a secure line. Who are you?
what is going on?
I'll tell you who I am, boy. I'm the reason bad guys use a nightlight. I'm the reason the boogeyman begs his mama to look under his bed. And I'm the reason you just lost control of this whole operation.
My name is Special Agent Luke Hobbs of the U.S. Diplomatic Security Service, and as of 16.9 seconds ago, I'm the man in charge.
The hell you are.
Let me clue you in on two things, sweet cheeks. One, there's a high-value witness from the Federal Protection Program aboard your vehicle. And two, an international crime syndicate led by Owen Shaw.
This is what we're doing. This is the race day after party. And what else?
Roman Pierce, FBI, don't move.
Bill,
That's right, party's over.
you know how long I took to iron this shirt, man? I'm like,
You're under arrest right now.
hey, just back up a little bit. Got it. It's like that. First of all, I don't work for you.
Oh, really? Well, tell me, Roman, who do you work for?
We don't work for nobody. Cop, I suggest you clear out of here, otherwise we can't guarantee your safety.
Guarantee my safety? I'm the one holding the gun.
Yeah, but mine's a whole lot bigger than yours.
Hobbs, escort this now this out.
Let's go, Cookie Puss.
That ugly suit on, man. It's cheap.
Somebody out there really pissed off Shaw. It's gonna get ugly fast.
Yeah, don't worry. Lucky for you, our whole family protects you.
Are you kidding me, Roman? You didn't shut off your phone, bro?
I gotta call you back. I'm in the middle.
See what I'm talking about?
Call you back.
Man.
It was on vibrate. Sure traced us. Hobbs can't hold it forever. Letty, Roman, we're up. Driver, move that vehicle.
All right, Rowdy.
It's about to get real interesting.
Just next door. It's gonna be fine, but you guys should put on your glasses, yeah. It goes on. They will protect your eyes, just in case. You never know. Definitely, it does not sound good outside.
Which one of you is the witness? Speak now or you all get fried!
This is our turn.
After them!
Okay, guys, it's showtime. Come to the left. Hook him up.
I got the bull by the horn!
Now we're moving.
You give me the witness to run over and call it a day! I've got company! The witness is mine, Letty!
How about you eat asphalt?
Don't think you're getting away! Put in the doors!
Way to go, Letty. Don't find another missile shot. Not gonna happen. Don't worry, I got this. Well, don't shoot. Head for the bridge. Under construction. Hit the nitrous. Ride or die. Over job, everybody. You protected the witness and you can resume breathing.
You know, my Mona Lisa got messed up a little bit, but it's all good. We got through it. Y'all held us down. Appreciate it.
They said you gave the family a strong witness.
All right, everybody, give yourselves a big round of applause. That was Fast and Furious Supercharged, the grand finale to the world-famous studio tour. Unfortunately, that does mean our tour is coming to a close. I've got a couple of things to go over with you guys before we get back to the theme park. If you have not heard, Universal Studios has an app. It's called the USH app. Download that to your smartphone or use our website, ushwaittimes.com. Both of those will give you the most up-to-date information on everything gather up your belongings, hold onto your 3D glasses. We do have bins for you to toss those in directly in front of you once you step off the vehicle. If you happen to find yourself with questions, comments, or concerns, look for me, your friendly neighborhood tour guide, Lauren. Hi. I'll be standing off to the side at the end of the tour. I accept cash, compliments. Maybe you just want to say hello. We can snap a selfie. I'm incredibly photogenic. I'm sure you've noticed, and I am here to help. But on behalf of all of us here at Universal Studios, I'd like to be the first one to wish you guys a fantastic day. Thank you for joining us. Remember, be kind to everyone you meet, spread the love, and enjoy the rest of your day at Universal Studios Hollywood, the entertainment capital of LA. As we say in Hollywood, kids, that's a wrap for the studio tour, and we'll see you in the movies.
And see you in the back lot.